Snowman is a really fun problem. We're going to build a snowman with given radiuses for each circle from the bottom up. The first thing we need to determine is the height of the canvas, and then the position of the first circle will be the height of the canvas minus the radius. So we'll come up from the bottom to the radius for that first position for the circle. The position for the middle circle will be the height minus the diameter of the first circle and the radius of the second. And then the third position will be the height of the canvas minus diameter of the big circle, diameter of the middle circle, and then radius of the third circle. So let's get started. We're given the three variables for the bottom radius, the middle radius, and the top radius. Be sure you use these variables when you're drawing your circles. The first thing we want to do is determine the height and the width of the canvas and store those values in variables. The next thing we'll do is draw the bottom of the snowman. Every shape you draw in JavaScript needs a variable, a position, a color, and then to be added to the screen. We'll add our first variable. Bottom is a new circle, and we want to use the bottom radius for the radius. The position will be in the middle of the canvas going horizontally, so the width divided by 2, and the height of the canvas minus the bottom radius coming up from the bottom. You can do your math problems right inside the parameters for the set position. We'll divide the width by 2 and subtract the bottom radius from the height of the canvas, and then set the color, and then add it to the screen. The reason we want to use the radius to determine the position is because you may want to change the size of that bottom circle, and you always want it to be touching the bottom of the canvas. The next two circles will be very similar. I'm going to show you a shortcut in Code High School. If I copy this code and paste it, I can change all the words bottom at once, bottom, bottom, just by double clicking with my control key being held down on my keyboard. This is going to be a variable middle, so I can change all of those at once. And then we'll need to change the radius for the circle, and our position vertically now will be the height minus the bottom radius times 2, or the diameter of the bottom radius, and then minus the middle radius. I've created my top circle. My set position is going to be the bottom radius times 2 minus the middle radius times 2 minus the top radius. Now see if you can add a hat and some buttons and some arms to your snowman.